Is little, and taking it off the deck is Poole. 455.
I'm going to stop it right here for a second. This is the moment that Jordan Poole officially turned into Kid Splash. I mean, he's like 30 feet away from the basket. He has two defenders, both waving their hands in the air like they're at a concert. And it really just reminded me of this.
If I could save time in a bottle.
Anyway, what happened afterwards was this.
Poole, 4:55 left in the third. Poole comes down. That's a deep three, and he knocks it down.
Guys, I just finished watching the Warriors preseason game against Dame Time and the Trailblazers, and I just gotta say this. Jordan Poole is looking unstoppable, and the rest of the league should be on some serious notice here. First off, guys, let's go over this guy's box score. 10 for 17 from the field, 7 for 13 from three-point range, and a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line for 30 points. This dude now should officially be a part of the Splash family, and I think Kid Splash or something is a fair name. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, Jordan Poole looked really fast and explosive. He looked really strong, and more importantly, he looked really aggressive as he constantly hunted for his own shot with no regard for human life. I mean, check out this play right here.
Defenders will do against those bigs. They'll let them sometimes take a dribble, turn their back, and then strike.
Against an average defender, JP looks like he can get off any shot he wants. And the crazy thing is, there's still Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins that opposing teams have to game plan for. Yeah, that's right, guys. It's like fighting someone with 4 strong arms. I've been saying all offseason that this offense is going to be pretty hard to stop, and that was on full display against the Trailblazers. I wonder if Damian Lillard still thinks this comment about Steph is still true. With the injuries the Warriors are dealing with and Steph playing with a younger team right now, he's seen that it's tough to get those quality looks right now. It's different than what it's looked like the last 4 or 5 years for him. He's trying to get quality looks and can get a clean look so he can make a good one. He don't really have the luxury to just take one from that deep just to be taking it. It would have been a pretty good post-interview question if you ask me. But anyway, back to Poole. This dude is legitimately going to put up a strong case for both 6th Man of the Year and Most Improved Player of the Year at this rate. I know it was just one game, and I don't expect him to get 30 points a night, but on 25 to 30 minutes a game, I think anywhere between 18 to 25 points per game sounds reasonable over the course of the season. Am I right, or am I right? And if he shoots anywhere close to 40, 50, and 90, sheesh, how are you going to stop the offensive onslaught of this team? I mean, Curry will probably average about 30 points per night, Andrew Wiggins will probably get about 20, and then when Klay gets back, let's say he gets 20 as well. And then you got Jordan, Kid Splash Poole, who can go off for 20 points per night on the conservative side. That's on average 90 points per night from just 4 players. I'm still trying to process how great the Warriors are going to be, especially with upgrades like this. And the thing about Poole is that it's not just his own scoring ability either. Because of how lethal he is, he requires double coverage like Steph. And because of the three-point shooting ability of the Warriors team as a whole, it'll often lead to a wide open, easy peasy, you're too slow, haha, give me that shot.
And I know we say that every year about most of these players. He's added 10 pounds of muscle, but
in addition to the 30 points, JP puts up 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Truth be told, if I just looked at the stat line without looking at the names, I would have thought it was Steph's statistics. After the game, Steve Kerr said about the growth of Jordan Poole, they're not even signs anymore. He's just confident, and he's earned that. This is what he's looked like all camp. He's not hesitating, he's getting to the rim. He's playing with an unbelievable confidence. He's one of our best players. What we have to determine is how he holds up defensively with different lineups. But when you have a guy that's explosive, you have to get on the floor as much as possible. We know him and Steph play well together. If they can hold up defensively, they're going to be out there a lot. So are the Warriors the favored champs now, you might ask? I want to get to that, but first off, I want to dive just a little into some other good stuff I saw. And that starts with Otto Porter Jr., the man, the myth, the legend. The 28-year-old Missouri native came off the bench for 19 points on 9 total field goal shots. He shot 4 for 7 from three-point range and just looked automatic from distance.
they have a Damian Lillard audible that they use it playing the ball into the corner. Warriors move it. They make
This is the man who's capable of commanding $100 million contracts, but is coming off the Warriors bench on a veteran's minimum. What a good find by Bob Myers, aka Nick Fury. I don't have a video clip of it, but the only thing I worry about him is that a few times in the game, when he drove to the basket, he would crash onto the floor in what looks like a maniac sequence of events. Like with his history of injury, I don't want to see him crashing to the floor multiple times per game. Like, I know it's hustle plays and stuff, but we need him healthy, standing in the corner and shooting threes like it ain't no thing. Nemanja Bjelica was also in the game and was able to stretch the floor, and when I say stretch, I mean a really far out stretch.
Bjelica covered by Nance. Off to Poole, checked by Little. And
Jesus. Everybody is stepping out these days to the imaginary 4-point line, it seems. I mean, watching this game, I hardly recognize the type of basketball that was played about a decade ago anymore when, say, Miami had their big three. The pace with this Warriors team seems twice as fast. I mean, everybody can shoot, and not only shoot, but they can shoot from 30 feet out. It's insane. And not only that, but everybody is constantly moving. Anyway, moving on here really quick, the next guy I want to get to is Draymond Green. Draymond did not disappoint.
That Nurk rolling. I figured I'll go ahead and shoot it. If for some reason this comes off, you can grab it down.
I hope Draymond starts doing this all the time. That little float shot looked pretty smooth, guys, and I'm sure he'll have a few quality looks like that each and every night. After missing that game winner at the end of last season, I'm sure Draymond practiced his floater like a couple hundred times per night. I know one thing is for sure, Draymond Green is motivated. Here's what Zach LaVine said recently. Draymond is probably the best leader or teammate you could have. He's out there each and every day watching film with guys, looking at different defensive scouts, bringing guys together. Obviously, we know that Kevin Durant was the best player on the planet at this time in the game, but Draymond was very, very crucial in us winning that gold medal. Anyway, 1 or 2 threes a night and a couple of those floaters, then Draymond Green really becomes a different beast. And I really don't know how any team can defensively stop this Warriors offense. This all leads back to the original question. I mean, all questions do. Are the Warriors gonna be the 2022 NBA champions? Well, according to Vegas odds, the Warriors are in third, right behind the Brooklyn Nets and the Los Angeles Lakers. Vegas actually has the Warriors pegged over the 2 best regular season teams from last season, the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns, and rightly so. I'm going to need to recheck these odds after a few more preseason games or early into the regular season though, because I feel that these odds are going to go up, especially after seeing the Warriors on full display. Then when Klay comes back, I think that should put the Warriors over the Nets. If you're wondering why I said that, then you'll want to watch this video right here where I go over just how good Klay was prior to his injury. And it's a pretty insane video, guys. Klay Thompson is a beast, and it's why he's out in the ocean a lot, because the man is the beast of the Bay. Anyway, just click the video, guys, watch it, and like always, I'll see you on the other side.